Okay, so the last thing we want to talk about are the types of fat and how to use them. Now I have so many articles up here for you that you can pull up for this. And so I'm going to let you look through those on your own. I'm not going to go through these with all of the videos here. I'm trying to pull them all back up for you. Okay, so some of the different types of fat. The main thing that you want to remember is like, what are you using it for? Okay, and that is what matters. So this breaks down all the different types of saturated fat, unsaturated fat. It does this cute little thing with this little molecule bob, and it's kind of telling you where all these different fats come from and how they look. And I'm going to let you look up that on your own. Okay. We also have, sorry, this is taking a little bit here. So when you're using fats in cooking, what do fats do? So there's lots of things that fats do. And obviously there's ways that you can use them. If we go back and we look at our notes, we can use them for flavor in food. We can use them to make tenderness in food, like fats make layers between the flour and cookies, and that causes tenderness. Shortening is not just a type like Crisco, it's a power. It means to squeeze together and puff up. And then frying, you can use it, making salad dressing. So whatever you're using your fat for affects like what kind of fat you're going to use. So here's talking about frying. Different fats can be used at different heats and they mean different things. We'll look at that in just a minute. Fat causes things to, like it says, lubricate the food here, okay? So if you're sauteing something, that helps. How it mixes with something, it helps. It adds flavor. Different fats make different flavor, which we will see in our cookie lab. And so that is what that article goes through. This man here he's done a lot of studies on fats, and he does a good job telling you what kind of oils you use. You will see a lot of different people. So this particular guy, and you also have in video earlier, the Wellness Genie, talk about different oils when they're exposed to different heats and different smoke points. They break down different ways in your body. Some of them can produce toxic substances. I'm going to let you investigate that more on your own. A lot of people have different opinions on that, so I'm going to let you just kind of investigate, but know that that's out there. Here's another article I gave you that talks about different smoke points. Smoke points is just what it sounds like. When you expose a fat to heat, it smokes at a different level. And so this chart just right here is showing you like the smoke point for, let's go down here. It's 350 degrees, whereas the smoke point for olive oil is more like 375, 400. And so some people will argue that some people will argue to use different butter or different fats for different reasons of the smoke points to get a certain flavor. Others will argue that they could think it's toxic if you produce certain carcinogens and certain things at different smoke points. And so it's up to just kind of you to read a little bit more about that and about what you want to, use. What I'm concerned about is like when we are cooking with it, how do the different fats perform? Okay, so one of the ways we're doing it is we're making cookies. And so this is one of my favorite articles. It breaks down every single ingredient in the chocolate chip cookies, and it tells every single thing you can do. You can do so many experiments to see, like if I melt my butter, if I don't melt my butter, if I use white sugar or brown sugar, if I add the melted butter to the sugar, or start with the butter and the sugar and cream them. I love this. It explains all of that. So this is a fabulous article to read. I highly encourage you to read that one. And so anyway, is when fats and oils develop an undesirable flavor when exposed to air. Also, like I said, some of these articles will talk about rancid fats and what they fear they can do in your body. I'm going to let you investigate that on your own. All right, and that is the fats chapter.